Welcome back to My Hero Academia Anime Review, episode number 68. This one covering the 92nd episode of the series. Make it happen, Shinso. I think it's around it. Yeah. Make it happen, Shinso. Yes. Now this episode does adapt from chapters 196 and 197. Effectively, as this episode, making exactly 20 chapters left to go for this whole arc to be adapted. Yep, 20 more to go, and they've already gotten through about the first 5. Yes, this arc was effectively, I think it's about 5-ish, isn't it? Here we go. Oh, it actually started with 94, so this is actually 4 chapters in. My mistake. So, yeah, 24 chapters, so they're like 4 chapters in, but technically, yes. There's exactly 20 chapters left to go. Yep, 20 chapters left. The episode starts off with Shinso basically explaining to his team, who is comprised of Froppy, Denki, Red Riot, and it was Denki, Froppy, Red Riot. I remember who else was on this team. There's one person on this team. I keep forgetting somebody. It was... Oh, yeah. The guy who's basically his code name is... Anima. Yeah. Yeah, he's basically here too. And he... Now, throughout this episode... they do, in fact, pick up, like, they have to explain the abilities to them, and that's when they have the whole attack thing. And then we have it where, well, thanks to Shinso using his voice, they capture one of the members of Class 1B, put him in jail, well, having Frog basically take him there. And, of course, the guy is, like, just basically fantasizing. Apparently, he's falling for Froppy. Yep. Oh, yeah, and eventually, they do, in fact, after that, we have it where, was it Dinky? Where basically like 2 of them get captured over the course of this. Yes, where eventually, of course, thanks to, well, Beast, of course, that's what his ability is, they capture Red Riot and Anima. They capture them thanks to him throwing them right at them. Put them in the cage. Eventually, how do they deal with the remaining members, the 3 main members of the team? Well, they use a bit of trickery, of course, having, well, Froppy and like have some mucus come out of her hand. Yeah, it's from her actual her body. Though they use it to basically cover the sense of Dinky and Shinso to fool, well, the guy who's Quarkus Beast. And of course, well, Vine herself is basically... Larry seems to be brainwashed by Shinso. Of course, Beast looks for him, though Dragon Scale ends up fighting Froppy here. I thought was quite hilarious. They kept a lot of their fighting. Like, first he gets wrapped up by her tongue, and then, of course, she kicks him, which I thought was quite hilarious. And then, of course, well, Beast himself, and of course, actually, it's not him. It is Dragon Scale. Yeah, Dragon Scale. Of course, he's thrown right at Beast, and, of course, he's knocked out after he finds Shinso. Of course, your ability is works on Vine, and we actually don't see it here. Like, you probably later on see that 2 members were tied up by her, and of course she wakes up in the cell. Like, how do I get here? Yeah, this whole moment of basically of them in the cell is complete anime original. Yep, because they cut out basically her being walking over to the cell with 2 of her classmates tied up with her vines. Yeah, they cut this out for some strange reason. I'm not really sure why, but they did. And of course, they put him in the cell, and match ends after like one episode. Not surprising. This whole match took up. This match took up like roughly 2 episodes, I'd say. Yeah, not surprising. I wouldn't be surprised though if basically the next fight basically takes 2 episodes. I think in the case of Bakuto's team to get to him, this one would probably done like 1 episode because in the manga it's only 1 chapter and that's it. Yep, we see that. I think it's All Might and Midnight are simply just embarrassed, like at what Class 1A is doing, and basically want to be captured so quickly. I thought that was quite hilarious, and I love all Deku's commentary here, where basically he points out various things, not to the Class 1A. He quotes 1B, but he went on the Menta. We also see that Vala King is very biased with his own class, and of course Pinky. They exchange their dialogue here in the anime because in the manga he says stop with the bias, stop being so biased, and she's like stop with the biased commentary. Yeah, it's a similar, and also they changed positions here because in the manga they appeared on his left, in the anime they appear on the right, but mostly put presented exactly the same. And with that, round 1 is completed. Yep. And of course, round 2 is going to be Momo Tokiyama. Let's see. Versus Twinkle and Invisible Girl. Yep. Yeah, that's who's going to fight next episode. Well, that's going to be quite interesting. Of course, Deku himself is having his fight for the last one. Yep. I gotta say, really fun arc, and definitely looking forward to an episode. Definitely looking forward to next week's episode, which is going to be called The Operation Improv Moves. That should be interesting. Yeah, and unlike last week, no new chat with the manga. Nope, because here's kind of the reason. Yeah, my Weekly Shonen Jump decided to take a week off this week for reason. They probably need a break. So, expect a new chapter next week. Okay, so that's episode, and it'll be a little bit before I do my next video, which will be One Piece. I'm going to get this video up, plus the Year 3. Then I'll worry about basically do my review for One Piece, okay? See you next video. Bye.